All right. Okay. So this is my second video and probably my last video on this phone. I gotta smash this phone. The big bad wolves are coming, and they're gonna want to yank my videos down. They're gonna want to take my videos down. The first video was to Cardi B and the Latin Kings and the Bloods. They're gang stalkers. They work for the police. How it works. If they're in trouble, the police releases them. They don't go to jail. If the police want somebody in their gang, the gang leaders, the Latin King leaders and the Blood leaders say, okay, the police want Chucho and Devante. We gotta turn them in. Chucho, Devante, we're gonna send you on a hit. When in fact they're just getting set up and they go to the hit and the police come and get them. That's how they work. That's how they wash hands. Gonna murder me? Make it worth it. Okay. Second video. Trump is going after the countries and the secret society, the cabal, for all kinds of things like child sex trafficking, drugs, those drugs that's destroying our planet, that people are walking around like junkies. They try to make me into a junkie. Susie's Beef, Gus, Laura, Kathy, Steve, yeah, they try to make me into a junkie. They're all part of the Freemasons. By God's grace, I didn't become a junkie. So Trump is fighting to get that off this planet. Those drugs don't belong to humans, even though people think that the humans invented it and they made it. You gotta go out, buddy? Okay. Those drugs, they don't belong to humans. Okay, let me pause this. Action. Yeah, those drugs, they don't belong here on this planet. They're alien drugs. Those drugs are designed by them. They're sent forward to be sent on the street. I gotta pause this. They're sent on the street through dirty government, like the CIA, the Pentagon. That's why they're sent on the street. It's designed to destroy humans here on the planet. All the drugs, alcohol doesn't belong to humans neither. They came from another planet. Okay, I gotta hurry up because they've been upping the attacks on my videos. The only reason why I'm getting my videos up is because of President Trump, Elon Musk, and the Patriot people. It's the only reason why I'm getting my videos up, but my videos are still getting attacked. So this is what President Trump is up against. That's what one of the many things he's up against. So we truly have to support him. Psychic attacks. I gotta read what I wrote down because speaking of that, they're gonna tell me. Psychic attacks. There's a complex with psychic children attached to this machine. Sit down. Buckle up, buttercups. You're gonna need that. Psychic attacks. There's a complex building with psychic children attached to this machine. And I'm not kidding, literally attached to the machine. They're permanently attached to this machine that have that's monitoring us. They are forget to attack us. Have to find it. Okay. So it's like a movie. I remember seeing a movie where psychics were in this water and they were attached to a machine. Well, that's a real thing. Most movies are based on true stories. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Even my life. They turn on machines. They call it raping my life. And literally raped me, my at the time girlfriend. And they steal everything, like my ideas, my art projects, my ventures, my learnings with God. They steal everything, make movies out of it, so people can say, he's just copying a movie. It was done deliberately so that people have a hard time believing it, but they're not going to stop the truth of God. Nobody's going to stop God Almighty. Nobody. Not a machine, not man law, not secret society, not cabal, nobody. Nobody's going to stop God's words. So this machine, at the time of the prison planet, they would monitor people for all kinds of reasons. One of the things that they monitored people for was children. which is their favorite target. They masturbate children to be perverted monsters or ugly inside. They make them think that their hearts are black. They make them think that they're devil worshippers. They make children, babies, think that they're gay because they're babies. And they have to start when they're young. It's their favorite time to attack a human, when they're babies. So that the baby will grow up and say, I've been born gay. I've been gay all my entire life. When in fact it's just an alien demon technology attack. It's an attack. And people are growing up believing that they're gay and they're not. Or anything else. Well, at the time of the Prison Planet, which was before President Trump, they used to monitor children too, psychic children. And these children were shipped off to 3 planets. This is one of them, and then 2 other planets. And those children were literally connected to a machine like the movie. They're put into water, and they're hooked up to a machine, and they're tortured into attacking targets. I'm a target. Gang stockies. They have to have humans. Humans can read humans. Aliens can't read humans. They have an alien demon race that can. They're bred for that reason. They're super psychics. They can, but they can't monitor everybody. So they supervise the psychics who are told to gang stalk us, who are told to attack us. They supervise psychics who are devil worshippers, who worship Satan and whatever. They supervise them. And if the psychics come back with a lie because all of a sudden they have a change of heart, they will read those psychics and expose those psychics, and then those psychics will get killed. So those psychics that I told you about, they have the sideways eyes, like our eyes are sideways like this. Their eyes are sideways like this, and their forehead loops forward like a beluga whale, and it's like fatty. They're super psychic beings. They're from another planet. They're bad guys. So these children are hooked up to a machine, and they're tortured into attacking humans. I have to smash my phone. Oh, okay, that's not. I'm going to come out and cancel this. Finish. I want to say the bad guy's phone. Okay, so those children are tortured into attacking people. We have to find those children. They're doing bad things because they're tortured into it. When they're older, they get murdered. They don't say, okay, thanks for the good work. Here's your retirement money, and here's your pension. Go. They stole my pension too. Conway, CCX, they stole my pension. Just throwing it out. They get murdered. When those psychic children are too old, they get murdered. It's no good to the machine. It's the design of the machine. So, and if I'm not mistaken, there's one in Arizona, but I don't remember. But we have one here on this planet, and then we have 2 other ones. I think one is on the moon, and the other one is, I think, on Mars. And they're there for a reason. And children who go missing here that go there or in Arizona are psychics. And I feel bad for them. We have to find them. We really do. How we're gonna find them, I don't know. I don't know. Because when I see things, when I receive things, it's because of heaven. I can't point and look. If I point and look and I pick up, it's by luck. I don't know how it happens with me. I don't know how it works with me, but I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. And it's happening to me. Why it's happening to me, how it's happening to me, I don't know. I really don't know. But I can't. If I knew how, believe me, I would. Also to the cabal and to the secret society and all you rats who stand in front of the TVs and pretend to be holding pretty. If I knew who you are and I found out that you're bad, believe me, I would spit your name out. I don't. I don't because I don't. I don't know. And if I receive it from heaven, then I will. But so you're lucky. So it's because I don't. It's because I feel bad for you. It's because I can't. So we have to find those children. That's how that works. I'm just exposing it. Okay. Let's see what else. Psychic attacks, children, machine, cabal have their monsters for attacks. That's how they attack us. I was different. for whatever reason, I attracted a lot of attention. My gang stalkers are in the thousands. So those psychic demon aliens were assigned to me specifically. Also, devil worshipping psychics, traitor psychics. But the reason why those alien demon psychics were assigned to me is because when a psychic looks at someone, their window of opportunity closes. It's law. It's God's law. So even if the devil worshippers and they're psychic and they're looking at me, when they look at me and they're reading me for the bad guys, they have to find everything out they can to tell the bad guys, because the window closes. And then if they want to, they could look at me, but they're not picking anything up. That's why they do the children. The children are almost like cows. They're milking their psychic abilities. They can't get out. They don't have days off. They're permanently stuck in this chemical bath water, and they're constantly being drained for their psychic abilities. They don't get treats. They don't get attaboy. They get tortured into attacking other humans. Humans can read humans. Thus, the psychic children. Hence, psychic children in 2 planets. 3 of them. So those demon alien psychics were assigned to me because of that reason. Your window of opportunity closes. Okay, I want to say, guys, what else? To the people and the truth, all I have to talk to President Trump, what they did to me. So, okay, so the FBI, police, they're all corrupted. Every facet of law enforcement and government is corrupted. Judges, lawyers, especially in Chicago. Judges, lawyers, they're all corrupted. They're all of them corrupted. The police department. I witnessed a murder with the Chicago police. They tried to tell. There was 15 police officers that night when that police officer murdered somebody. Not one of them talked to me. I went up to them. Freemasons. Not one of them acknowledged me. That cop was drugged up. I was there when it happened. This guy came to rob him, and he went to run. The cop turned around, shot him in the back, and he murdered him. He killed him. He fell. Never made the news. All they did to him was take him off the street and put him in the office, and then they took him out of the office and put him back on the street. That was one of them. I witnessed a rape. I witnessed a rape of a young lady when I was 13 years old. Chicago police. And this rape was horrendous. They came, picked up this young lady in the paddy wagon, the meat wagon, is how do we call it in Chicago. And two big fat white cops picked up this girl. She came running to us. It was a group of us in an alley in Chicago by the Hamlin House. And we were freaking out. We were kids. We didn't know what to do. And she's like, they're coming for me. So I'm saying this story because I'm going to get taken out. And I want her to know if she's alive, that she's loved. I want her to know that if she's alive, I couldn't do anything. I was hypnotized. I was drugged up out of my mind with chemical lobotomy. But I want people to know she was raped. It was the truth. So they picked her up like a sack of meat. She was on her stomach. They picked her up, they twisted her arm, they grabbed her by the leg, opened the door, they threw her in the meat wagon. And you know how the bones hit metal? That's all you heard, ka-doom. So the one fat officer went to drive, the other fat officer jumped in the meat wagon and closed the door and they took off. That happened like 2 or 3 times to that young lady that I witnessed. She got raped by the Chicago police. Yeah. And so I'm coming out with everything. Everything. You're gonna murder me? You better hurry up because my body's giving out. I'm on borrowed time. My legs here, from here down, I couldn't feel them. I was attacked by them. They put something on my liver. It's hanging off my liver. It's programmed to do whatever, My eyes, my vision gave out. My right eye, I was seeing nothing but gray. But I asked my father Jesus for time. So I got my vision back, and I can feel my legs. I can feel my feet. Jesus, my father Jesus. I asked Jesus to be healed, to fight. This is why I tell the people, let me talk. Don't put me in prison with somebody else who's going to beat me up because I have a concussion and it's hard for me to remember things. I'm not afraid of death. I'm going to die. Whether I get murdered by the Latin Kings over here in the Bloods or the Cabal, or I get executed by the good guys. I'm going. No matter what, I'm going. My body's giving out. I don't know how much time. I'm on borrowed time. So that's why I'm throwing everything out there. They're coming. The big bad wolves are coming. They're coming. I picked them up. Sometimes I'm standing there and I'm literally in the room when they're talking. How does this work? I don't know. It's mind bending. It's kind of, it's just, I don't know. But they're coming anyways. So this is to expose the Cabal. This is to let you know. This is my last video on this phone. I have to smash this phone because I don't want them to take down the videos from YouTube through this phone. They can do it other ways. But I don't want them to do it the easy way. It's easier for them to do it this way. So this is why I'm exposing them. Yeah. To all those people who think they're gay, I lived that life. I'm not nice and warm in here while you guys are out there frozen. I lived that life. I lived a weird life. Like, just I was gonna come out with it, but the clock is ticking for me, and so I don't know what I'm gonna be able to come out with. But so I want people to know most gay people, like if you had 1,000 gay people in one room, maybe 2, maybe 3 are naturally gay. And they have reasons, maybe through rape, trauma, or some type of travesty, some type of tragedy. And I say, I'm sorry to have to say that because I lived a life. But that's what this machine is doing. What the machine did to me, they're doing to millions. They make people hunt other people. They make predators to attack children. They make children think that they're dirty for being attacked. And I'm here to tell you, they're both victims. It's a design designed by the Illuminatis, carried forward by the secret society, the Cabal, carried forward through chemtrails, food. They throw that chemicals in through fast food, processed food, soda pop, and the humans, the Cabal, the secret society who are forwarding those chemicals are traitors to humans. They're attacking humans because of the Cabal, because of the Illuminatis. And what they did to me, they're doing to millions. Prison. The reason why they got prison so out of control is because that is a weapon of the Cabal. If you're a good guy and you're an enemy, all they have to do is pick you up, put you in prison, give you a rap sheet, says you're being accused for murder. Now you're murdered in prison. Guess what? Now the Cabal never have to worry about you. It's a weapon. It's a weapon. It's another mutated cogwheel. So that being done, every time you rats, every time you Cabal secret society member hear my voice, you hear the truth. You're waking out of your hypnosis. 3, 2, 1. You're awake. Now you know the truth. Now you can choose. And I apologize to the victims who were victimized, and I apologize to the predators. Now you're seeing through the roof these teachers, female teachers hunting these boys and girls. It's a dial. It's literally only a dial that they're turning up so that everybody's pointing at each other and say, hey, the world is going crazy. They don't understand that we are under attack as a populace, as a humans. We are under attack by the Illuminatis, helped by the Cabal. The human secret society traitors are helping the Illuminatis attack the humans. We have to stop looking at each other and we have to look at where the problem is. We can't look at each other. We can't keep attacking each other. It's the Illuminatis attacking us. You're humping a refrigerator, you're humping your car. It's a dial. It's a program. So many things they're doing to us. So I want to say this is my gift to the humans. This is my gift to the white hats. This is my gift to my President Trump. This is my gift to that young man who tried to shoot the president, because that young man is a victim. He's a victim. They used this machine against that young man because son cobardes, the cowards, those cowards are cowards. Those cowards are cowards. Yeah, that was a mouthful. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. Those cowards are cowards. They hid behind a young man. Those alien cockroaches with spaceships and laser guns and all kinds of scary boom boom things hid behind a child, a young man. And guess what? They went after these human cowards, these human cockroach secret society cabal members. What did they do? They did the same thing. They hid behind that young man. They got guns. They have weapons. They have all kinds of weapons that they got received from the Illuminatis. What did they do? They hid behind a young man to try and assassinate the president. You cockroaches. You cowards. Yeah, you're going to take me out. But no, I will never sell out to a bunch of cockroaches. So this is my gift to President Trump, to the young man who tried to shoot my president, and this is my gift to the White Hats. My days are numbered. As you can see, I'm going to stop when death is at my door. And before anybody comes after my girlfriend, she's fed up with me too. That's why my videos look goofy. She's fed up with me too, and guess what? I don't blame her. I don't blame her. This is scary stuff to her, you know. It's not scary to me because I lived it. I lived this machine my entire life. I was tortured my entire life. Yesterday, for a perfect example, they were masturbating the hell out of my penis. They were crushing and hurting my nuts, my back door. They were attacking my back door from head to toe. They attacked my brains. They yanked my skin so hard that it's just, my body's just giving out. So death, no matter what, my body's going to give out. Or I'm going to get murdered, or I'm going to get executed. So it's going to happen. But I at least want the people to know the truth. You have to know the truth so that you have a chance to fight against the machine. The truth will give you the tools to unite your family, to unite your friends, to fight this together. No, you have to support President Trump. So this is my last video on this phone because I have to smash this phone right now. So Mr. President, I want to salute you, but I dare not disrespect the military. I love the Marines. I love the Navies. The Navy. You guys, the Green Berets, the Red Berets, those dudes. You talking about huevos? They got huevos the size of King Kong. Those guys are in our planet, destroying and hunting and seeking aliens in our planet who are trying to hide it. In our planet, they're underground hunting monsters. Yeah, I have a lot of respect, so I can't salute, but I will put my hand to my heart and say, Mr. Trump, President Trump, I love you. I love you. Dan Bongino, Kash Patel, I tried to get to you. I couldn't. I called the FBI. They're dirty. I called the police. They're dirty. I tried to get to you. I couldn't. I tried to make the videos. I guess it didn't make it, but Mr. President, I love you. And to the people, look at my videos, dissect my videos, learn from my videos. So, peace, love. So